Talking about dreams and dreaming big, it's so important to have a vision for your life. And it's not only important to have one, it is extremely important to write your vision down. Write it down. In this age of social media, technology, digitization, writing is becoming a lost art. Okay, we still write at school, at university, whatever the case may be, but really, for the most part, computers and devices have taken over. So it's important to engage the skill of writing when it comes to your vision. And I'll tell you why. There is a scripture in the book of Habakkuk, I think it's Habakkuk 2, that says, "Write your vision and make it plain, so that he may run that readeth it." So it's really saying, and what is it? Yeah, write it on tablets. Okay, at that time, that's what they were writing on. But now we write on paper. And it's really around you having a clear view of what your vision is and writing it down for the effect of bringing it out of the mental, which is the spiritual plane, and into the physical plane by engaging your body physically in writing it down and putting it down on paper as something that you can see, right? So vision has to do with sight. So it's about bringing that vision out of your mental and emotional sight and bringing it into physical sight by writing it down. And in that process, you have actually brought the process of creation and manifestation to the fore by doing that active engagement. Okay. So, what is the importance of the vision? It's important for giving your life direction. It's important for, creating a path for you to walk as you journey through this life. And I'm saying that the writing down part is very, very important in as much as you are defining it in your head, thinking about the things that you want to do, to engage the process of creation and make it manifest, right? Because you, as a human being, you are man, right? There's a word MAN in the word manifest, and there is a word MAN in human. So your task is to bring heaven to earth. As it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth. And how you do that is to take things out of the spiritual plane and bring it into the physical plane. So the same goes for your vision. By writing it down, you are actually taking it out of your mind, which is your mental plane, the mental plane, which is spiritual, which represents heaven, and bringing it on earth. And so by creating that physical sight, right, you are actually engaging that creation process to say, okay, this is what I want to do, be, and have. And so it makes it plain to you, not to others, for others to read, to you. And even if others want to read it, they can also have a view of it. But the most important person that it must be plain to and visible to is you, so that you then can start creating those goals, creating those action steps, thinking about them in terms of how they are going to get you to that vision that you ultimately want to get to. So there are 3 components to creating a vision. So the question to ask yourself in creating that vision is, what are the things that you want to be? Okay. Number 2, what are those things that you want to do? Number 3 is, what are those things that you want to have? So how do these 3 fit together? Well, in defining your vision, they are engaging the mental, as I said, and the emotional. So that's the B part, because you are embodying, okay? It's around what it is that you want to embody as a human being. So even the word being has the word be. So it's around what are the things that you want to embody as a human being. Okay? What you want to be. Okay? And then when we talk about being, it's also around the emotional state. So in embodying that, what are the emotional states that those being or that embodiment is going to elicit or bring about in you? Joy, happiness, peace, whatever the case may be. Okay, so there is an emotional state that goes in tandem with that state of being or what you want to be. Then you have what do you want to do and what do you want to have. And those speak to the physical planes because they are talking to material things and they are also talking to action. So, do is about action. What are the steps that you are going to take, right? Okay, because there's also scripture that says faith without works is dead. So, you cannot get to your vision without taking actions. So, there are things that you're going to have to do, whether it's the goals themselves or the action steps that are going to take you there. And then, as a result of that, you are going to have certain things in the material: house, car, friends, whatever. Okay, so define that your vision in terms of those three areas, and that's going to give you the clarity. Now, what happens if you keep those things in your head? Well, they swim around in your head. You can also forget them. And other people's visions can also come and supersede yours because it only takes one person's whisper or one person's doubt or one person's, different opinion to dissipate or make your vision dissipate or affect it negatively, right? And so forgetting is quite easy because we think a lot as people. We have a lot of things in our head, a lot of things swimming in our head. So it's very easy for an idea to come and overtake one that you already had. And maybe you were feeling quite excited about, and somebody comes, and people do that all the time. They'll be like, I've got this brilliant idea, let's get involved in this. But if you have your own vision, it's going to be very easy for you to either say yes if it's in alignment with your existing vision, or it's going to be easy for you to say no if it's out of alignment with that. So that is also the importance of writing your vision down so that you have absolute clarity around where you are going. So now somebody disturbed me. Yes. So as I was saying, your vision is going to help you have absolute clarity around what you are going to allow and not allow when it comes to the direction of your life. So it's incredibly important for you to write your vision and make it plain.